just when you thought it was safe, trying to get all of this Super Bowl content done. And once again, the WNBA drops bombs all day. All day. You had the news of Natasha Howard coming to Indiana, and that was big news, part of a 3-team trade. And then the NBA says, hold my beer. And then you had the big trade with the Mavericks and the Lakers going down. And then the WNBA comes back. And then this morning, DeWanna Bonner is coming to Indiana. And then Jaylen Brown is coming to Indiana. So all of these pieces are moving around the playing board. And right now, Indiana looks like they are making a win now run for the championship next year. This year, rather. Here is Rebecca Lobo. Here was her comments on it.
I think the Indiana Fever, with the addition of DeWanna Bonner, after already adding Natasha Howard and Sophie Cunningham, are now in the championship conversation. DeWanna Bonner adds versatility for them. They needed a stretch four, a player who could run the floor. They got that in Howard and they got that in Bonner. They also got versatility by signing DeWanna Bonner. I think the Indiana Fever's moves this offseason are similar to Minnesota Lynx a year ago. Not necessarily the sexiest, biggest name signings, but the pieces they needed to contend for a championship. I think now Indiana is in that championship conversation.
I agree 100%. Indiana's going for the gusto. Stephanie White's going to be a much better coach. Nobody's really thinking about what happened last year. Christy Sides had her run, and it was what it was. But when you make those replacements, when you make those moves, you are under the gun to win now, and that's exactly what the Indiana Fever are doing. And on top of that, I still didn't even mention that Kelsey Mitchell's back in town. So their front five is going to be pretty deadly. You got Kelsey Mitchell, you got Caitlin Clark, you got Lexi Hull, Aaliyah Boston, and Natasha Howard. Is she now starting? They just got rid of Grace Berger. She's out the door. So that's not an issue no more. Is that why they bringing Jaylen Brown in? A lot of pieces on the board, and I don't think they're done. There's some more signings that got to come. Indiana has set the pace. Indiana has set the pace, and it is going to be a very interesting year in the WNBA this year, and I can't wait for it to get started.